Welcome creatives, Michelle here. I have a beautiful welcome fall wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to take these materials and turn it into a beautiful fall wreath. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. To get started, we need to set up our wreath form. I'm going to be using a 14-inch wire wreath form from Dollar Tree. My stores have currently restocked on this wreath form. We're going to be adding 18 pipe cleaners to our wreath form. On each crossbar, you will be adding 2 pipe cleaners, one here on the 2 bars closest to the center and one on the 2 bars closest to the outside. And then in between each of the crossbars, you will add an additional pipe cleaner on the 2 bars on the outside. Repeat this pattern all the way around your wreath form until you have 18 pipe cleaners attached. My wreath form is all ready to go. I have all my pipe cleaners attached. All of the ones attached to the center, I pulled to the center. We're going to start loading from the outside. You will also need 1 roll of deco mesh. This is jute poly mesh, 10.5 inches by 10 yards. I believe I picked this up at Craft Outlet. You can also get this from any craft store, Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I want to cut the entire roll into strips at 20 inches. This will give me exactly 18 pieces, so you need to be careful when measuring. I like to use a rotary cutter when cutting my mesh. This gives me a nice clean edge. There are several different versions that you can use. Dollar Tree also carries a version and it works just fine. I have all my mesh cut into strips at 20 inches. I was able to get my full 18 pieces. And now I'm going to prep my ribbon. This is what I've chosen for the wreath today. I did get both of them at Dollar Tree. They are both 2.5 inches and you get, I believe it's 3 yards. Yeah, 3 yards. You will need 12 pieces of each ribbon cut at 10 inches and dovetailed their ends. In the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. My ribbon is all ready, my mesh is ready. Let's start putting this baby together. Now the method that we're going to be doing today is called the folded raffle. I designed this method back in May of 2020. It's very simple. You have your mesh cut at 20 inches. You fold your cut ends over themselves by about 1 inch so you make a tube. You push that down and then you can fold it over. This just makes it a little easier. And then you go ahead and you do as you would on a standard ruffle. I start at the bottom, I scrunch up to the center, and then I start at the top and I scrunch down. It looks like a little butterfly or a bow. Now all of your cut and folded ends are down here on the bottom. That is what you want to go. Place it in one of the pipe cleaners on the outside. Pull nice and snug and tighten down. Now here on the crossbar on the outer ring, I am not going to be adding any ribbon, but you want to leave your pipe cleaners. We're going to come back and add some other embellishments and you're going to need those pipe cleaners. And then this bundle I'm going to put underneath the bundle that has the ribbon. Now the bundle that I put here in the middle of the 2 crossbars on the outside is the one that I'm adding the ribbon to. I will show you again. Now this is the very first method that I designed. Okay, so push that down, fold it over, start at the bottom, scrunch up to the center, start at the top and scrunch down. And then I'm going to add 1 piece of each ribbon. And I like to stack them like my solid color goes in the back, always my beautiful print goes up on top. And then again, I start at the bottom, scrunch up, and then at the top and scrunch down in the center. And then I'm going to pull those to the outside. And then add that on top. Now once you get this attached, go ahead and trim your pipe cleaners and tuck them. Now I'm not going to worry too much how my ribbon lays until I get everything in, because I'm always putting my arm on it. Okay, so this is the pattern that you want to do. Work your way all the way around the outside, and then you'll move to the inside. When you move to the inside 2 rings, every bundle will have ribbon. You only do every other one on the outside. That way your ribbon bundles will move from the outside to the inside to the outside to the inside. It will look very even and not too much ribbon. And here you go, my base is complete. I have my ribbon and my mesh on. Now I still have pipe cleaners here. We're going to be adding to those, but first, before I do that, I want to get my focal point on, so we're going to do that next. I'm going to be using this metal sign I picked up from Dollar Tree. Now they have a couple different ones to choose from. This is the one I decided to go with. I love all the pumpkins, the leaves, the fruit, and the sunflowers here in the wagon. I think it's adorable. Now it did come with a jute cord, so it has 2 holes here at the top, which I'm going to be adding floral wire to. That's going to help me attach it. I'm also going to be adding it to the 2 wheels here at the bottom so that my sign is attached in 4 areas. And I just use the silver floral wire I pick up from Dollar Tree. They do come with several different colors. I prefer the silver. It tends to blend in the best. Pull it through the hole, and then pull both pieces to the back. Twist down, get that nice and secure. You just want to make sure that you leave your ends long enough to easily attach it to your wreath form. Okay, so you want to do that to both holes and add a piece to each wheel. My focal point is on. It's nice and secure. You just want to make sure to trim and tuck your floral wire. You don't want anything sharp on the back of your wreath. And now I want to add some of the elements that are here in the truck. I have this really pretty stem I picked up from Dollar Tree. This is a fall mix artificial bush. It was $3. You only need 1. And I have 6 bases, so I'm going to use 3 of the sunflowers. I'm just going to push all of the leaves up, and then I'll leave a couple inches and cut it. And then the other 3, I'm going to use this bundle that has the sunflowers and the leaves in it. I'm also going to be adding some pumpkins. Okay, and to get these prepared, just push them up. Like I said, leave a few inches and then give them a good trim. Now I have 6 pipe cleaners that need to be filled. So one, I'm going to add my little daisy bundle and a blue pumpkin. And the other one, I'm going to do the sunflower and a little white pumpkin. Now all of these elements are here in the sign, so it will tie everything together. So I'm just taking the stem and I'm placing it in where my pipe cleaners are. And I'm going to use those pipe cleaners to help attach the stem. Wrap it around, twist it a few times. Trim it, and then I'm going to attach my pumpkin, and I'm going to use the little clips that come with these pumpkins, and I'm going to clip it on to the end of the pipe cleaner. Now feel free to move those around. Remember, they are artificial florals, so you can bend them and shape them however you want. Once I get them placed exactly how I want, I will go back with my hot glue gun and add a little bit of hot glue to make sure that nothing comes out. And I'm just going to alternate between the two bundles as I work my way around the outside. I got my florals in and I got my pumpkins in, but I decided I want to add one more pumpkin, this larger one. I want it right here in the front below the sign. I think that's perfect. And I do have an orange one. I tried both of them, but I like the white one the best. But you can put whatever color you like. Enjoying today's content? Please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your friends. And here you go. We are all done. I really like the addition of the florals and the little pumpkins around the outside. It really does help to pop the sign in the center. Really beautiful. Now everything came from Dollar Tree except for the mesh that came from Craft Outlet. You can also pick it up at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. The finished wreath measures about 23 to 24 inches in diameter. Now to recap, I did use 2 rolls of each of the ribbon. If you can only find 1 roll of the ribbon, cut your ribbon at 9 inches, otherwise you'll be short a ribbon. What a great way to welcome the fall season into your home. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share the video with your friends. Thanks for stopping by. Your visit is always appreciated. If you're looking for more fall inspiration, make sure to check out my playlist. Have a great day, my friend. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.